um, I know this ain't like what I normally do. I normally have tons and tons and tons of stuff, kind of like messing around. Normally, like it's a Rush team and stuff, but I just came from EGX, and I am in like I am so tired. I'm doing like a 3 day EGX thing, and I did try to vlog it and all that stuff, but just the camera quality wise were atrocious. And if none of you know what EGX is, it's like a big game expo where like new games kind of get shown, like indie games and all that stuff. Like example, Xbox was there, they had PlayStation VR, they had tons of merch and all that stuff, tons of indie games which I love. There's a game called Black and White, which is amazing. I know right now this is just audio over some clips that I had in my backup, because like the clip here is just my audio messed up on this. I'm just gonna talk over it and just explain what the whole of EGX was, that stuff. So EGX was like a big gaming expo, showing tons of games, and one of the games there was a Quantum Break, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And if none of you know what Quantum Break is, it's this guy called Jack. I think I'm saying Jack Joyce. I think that's how you say it. And the storyline is kind of like how like time around him is like breaking apart. It's all like getting manipulated and all that stuff. And his goal is just to fix time. I know it sounds weird, but like he has a fixed time in itself. And it is definitely a weird. It's not a normal game that I play, but the storyline is amazing. What it was is that he's trying to stabilize time technically and try to fix it before he like destroys it completely. Before time just gets destroyed completely. And the way it works, he gains his ability after he's got these abilities like to manipulate time itself, so, like make shards, make tons of stuff. And the way how he got these abilities, like there's some experiment goes wrong. It's such like a typical film type thing, and it's like all these experiments go wrong and all that stuff. And it's like if you actually see the game, you can tell they're like famous actors as well. Like for example, the main guy, Jack Joyce, that's the character's name. He's played by this guy called Shawn Ashmore, and like for example, like he's been in almost all the X-Men films. He's been what's it called? He's been in Frozen, which is I'm not gonna say Frozen like the animation film. I'm talking about like Frozen like the horror film where he gets like trapped or something. And he's been like tons and tons of things. There's a Quantum Break even TV series with him. He's been from X-Men. He's in tons and tons and tons of stuff. He's like when you see his face, you will notice him. Like he's like his face is so obviously known that you could tell who he is. There's other people like this guy called Lance Reddick, which is I think if I'm not mistaken, he is in Grey's Anatomy. I know Quantum Break. Is he in Grey's Anatomy? I don't know. I thought he was in Grey's Anatomy. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But he's been in a lot of stuff. Like he's been like in different video games. He's been in like the 50 Cent video game, which I didn't know there was a 50 Cent video game. Yeah, but this guy's been in tons of stuff. You can tell, you can notice the faces and stuff. And I say now the game was amazing. I couldn't get any gameplay of it sadly because I've got They had PC, but like I don't really like PC myself. Like when it's like big games, like Call of Duty, Halo, games like that, I just don't want to play on a keyboard and mouse because you know it's like 20 or like 50 buttons. It's just gonna be insane. And it's like that's why I wanted to play Quantum Break on Xbox. And it was only I think it's only exclusive for Xbox and Windows 10. You can't even get it for Windows 7, 8 or 9. There is no 9, but like you can't get it for 7 or 8. You only can get it for 10. But I'm gonna say this now. The game within itself is absolutely godlike. I am literally like thinking about investing into a PC for it because it just is so good. It is literally amazing. I know. I think it's available now. It was available on the 5th of April, and it's like it is so good. And it's like it's not like first person. It's a third person type game. It's not like you have to use abilities and stuff. It's not like you can pick up guns. You can use it. I think it definitely will probably get. It's up there with the game of the year. I'm gonna say this now. Definitely gonna be up there with the game of the year. Even though Thing won it. I forgot who won it. Someone else won it, which I don't think they should have. I believe The Witcher 3 should have won it, but that's a discussion for another time. But it was, I have to admit, it was so much fun to play. And I recommend you lot buy that. It's so much great. It's got such good ratings and all that stuff. Like, for example, like IGN have given it 8 out of 10. PC Gamers 70 out of 100. Most of it is 8 to 8. Like the only bad one is 6 out of 10 by GameSpot. I'm surprised. Why do they give it 6 out of 10? Damn. I'm honestly surprised about that. I actually want to see this review. Give it 6 out of 10. Did you really think it was that bad? I thought it was amazing. Like it was like when I was there. Art wise is a beauty. It's like what did this guy say? Sadly, contemplate gameplay is essentially divided equally between combat and hapless environment trivial. Given the entire campaign can be completed in less than 10 hours. Live action episodes including the original activities feels like it's much more disappointing. What is this guy talking about? GameSpot, man, change your bloody reviewer. Oh my god, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. First of all, I mean, I played one mission. It's kind of like Tomb Raider, but it's like the male version of Tomb Raider. Like you got these little puzzles you kind of got to figure out. You got to go around. It is so much fun. I can't believe what is wrong. Oh my god, you got to change this reviewer. No, I'm not gonna upvote. I'm definitely not gonna upvote this review. Wait, it says for right they have a little bit where it says it's good or bad. In good, impressive visuals, great environment, destructibility, effective performance from a great cast, time powers enable great creativity during combat, sloppy movement and weapon control, the element of choice isn't as powerful as it seems, force unimaginative platform sections. Well, yeah, because it's a puzzle game. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my god. This guy is atrocious. Okay, first of all, it's a puzzle, and it's a puzzle game. It is definitely a puzzle game. Where it's like Tomb Raider, and you can't say it's full unimaginative platform sections, mate. There was a section right. You have to freeze. You gotta bring back time, freeze it for a few seconds, and you have to use a dash where you speed up time at the same time, all at the same time. How is that unimaginative? The element of choice isn't powerful as it seems. Okay, I was playing. There's a choice section right where I had to choose. This is a bit of a spoiler now. I had to choose between killing a girl off, like one of the main girls, or keeping her alive so I could save her. And so like I was playing as the bad guy. You're saying I had to choose. That literally changes the storyline completely. And you're saying that's not powerful. Oh my god. Okay, I agree with the movements. If you literally not sloppy though. I think it's too fragile. It's like when you just touch the analog stick, you move too fast. That's one thing you got to really sort out. That's probably the sensitivity you could change and stuff. But weapon controls are fine. I'm sorry, weapon controls are absolutely fine. I don't know what this guy was talking about. Oh my god, this is atrocious. I'm gonna say this now. They do not know what they're talking about. It is a great game. I'm gonna recommend. I don't really recommend games. This is not my channel to recommend games. It's not even a channel to review games. The only reason I don't is because I was a bit tired from EGX. But I'm actually surprised that he said that. I'm literally like, wow. I think oh my god, I'm actually really shocked about that. But yeah, let's carry on with the Quantum Break review. Quantum Break, I think it's definitely gonna get Game of the Year. Storyline is amazing. I think it's one of the best storylines ever. And it's like, for me, I don't think Quantum Break was hyped enough. Like a Watchdog type level of hype, or GTA type level of hype. It wasn't like crazy hyped. It was like it was less hype than Tomb Raider. And I mean, it's from Remedy Entertainment. They haven't like made giant games. Let me look at what like big games they've made. They made Max Payne, which is alright. They haven't made like really big games, to be honest. Like they've taken their time between games. Like their last game was in 2014, which is Age of Storm, which is an iOS game, which wasn't really famous. If you go to like a decent game, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, never heard of it. Death Rally, never heard of it. Alan Wake, never heard of it. Max Payne 2, I've heard the film. I think there's a film called Max Payne, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check that. Max Payne. There's a film, right? Oh, is this a game? Is it just a game? Oh, yeah, it is a film. Yeah, it is a film. That's where I know it from. I know it from a film. That's called. Yeah, I have seen Max Payne before. Yeah, I've definitely seen this game before. Yeah, I've seen pictures now. Yeah, I remember this game. It is a good game. I have to admit, it is definitely a good game. But oh yeah, Max Payne 3. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of this. Yeah, it kind of like looks like a bit of Walter White type thing. The guy kind of looks like Walter White. I remember this. Yeah, but yeah, overall, Remedy Entertainment did an amazing job with Quantum Break. It was absolutely amazing, and I think it's gonna be definitely in like the top 10 game of the year. But yeah, guys, I've got in here. Sorry for about no video or anything, but today's just a quick review of Quantum Break. Thank you and goodbye.